James 2:19. Loeb runs into the dining room to show his brothers the snowman, but they aren't impressed. They think Loeb's snow was better off in just one snowball instead of 3 snowballs. Nothing should be divided like that, they say. We believe that God is one. The snowman suddenly shouts, "Well, really, even the demons believe that." When the brothers see the snowman start talking, and especially using the word demons, they shudder in fear and fall silent. But from their places at the table, they glare angrily at Loeb until he runs out of the dining room. James 2:20. Loeb is running away from his brothers and is about to head outside, but he hesitates because it's so hot out there. The snowman says, "I think I'll be fine if we just believe I won't melt." But Loeb says, "Come on, do you have to be shown, you foolish snowman, that faith apart from works is useless? If I hold you here close to the window and I have faith that you won't you melt anyway unless I walk away from the window?" James 2:21. In the garden, Loeb tells the snowman, "Just think about it. Wasn't Abraham, my father, justified by works too?" The snowman says, "I don't know. What did he do?" Loeb brings the snowman to the wooden bench and says, "He did this." And in pretending to offer the snowman on an altar, he accidentally knocks its head off. The snowman's head falls through the cracks in the bench and immediately ends up as nothing more than a pile of melting powder. So Loeb is simply left with 2 snowballs in his hand. No more snowman. James 2:22. Loeb takes one of the 2 remaining snowballs and bowls it toward one of the holes in the golf course. He thinks actively while he bowls the snowball and prays that it will reach the target. Praying actively and working actively together give him success, and that snowball goes completely into the hole. James 2:23. This one has 2 parts. First, when Loeb gets to the pool, he sees that it's been filled with Bibles, and an old man is walking across, carefully counting his steps as he crosses. Second, Loeb wants to throw the snowball at him if he's trespassing on Loeb's property, but he first calls to the man and asks if he's a friend. When he finds out that he's his friend Abraham, Loeb decides not to throw the snowball and continues on his way to the garage. James 2:24. In the garage, Loeb sees a strange, faceless person standing motionless on top of Loeb's car. Loeb asks, "I understand why my friend Abraham is here, but how can you justify trespassing and standing on top of my car?" Loeb throws his snowball straight at the person, but the person jumps in the air and Loeb's snowball misses him. Still, the person continues standing there, all alone, on top of Loeb's car. James 2:25. This one has 2 parts. First, inside the car, Loeb is about to drop the snowball on the back seat so he can drive, but he realizes there's a strange lady named Rahab sitting in the back seat. She asks him, "Are you going the same way I am?" Second, Loeb is freaked out and too embarrassed to respond, so he asks some assistants, called messengers, to drive Rahab to wherever she wants to go. Loeb himself gets out of the car and decides to walk a different way. He doesn't want to have anything to do with this strange woman. James 2:26. As Loeb runs along the yellow path, he finally accidentally drops the last bit of snow. He cries, "Oh no, I've killed the last part of my snowman." But then he examines the pile of snow on the sidewalk. He tries to pray the snowman back to life, but he finally concludes, "This snowman's body, apart from its spirit, is dead, and my faith in and of itself isn't going to bring it back to life." This concludes chapter 2.